All kinds of world-class tourist destinations here in the beautiful province of New Brunswick. You know, I've been here over the years, family vacations, as well as even when I was a kid coming as a family vacation. Now I'm coming here to cover lumberjack sports, in large part due to the rich logging heritage here in New Brunswick. But for the international tourists, tons of things to do.
That's right, Bill. Next time you come, pack your salmon fishing rod, because we have world-famous salmon fishing on the Miramichi River, whale watching in Grand Manan, everything you could want right here in New Brunswick.
And right now we're here in Chocolate Town, St. Stephen, New Brunswick. We're wrapping up the Springboard Chop. We got the last two heats right now. The guy to beat, Marcel Dupuis, he set a time of 1:24.84 before the break. Right now we got two heats left. Paul Woodland and Mario Bourque are up next. Now these guys work together sometimes, they practice together sometimes. Right now they are foes on the springboard field.
That's right, and actually these guys in the last couple of competitions we've been at, been neck to neck in the Springboard Chop. So this would be a great race here between Paul and Mario.
Well, it's one thing about these competitors in lumberjack sports. They push each other as much as they can be friends. When they go against each other, they push each other. Paul wants to beat Mario, Mario wants to beat Paul, and that's what competition's all about.
Mario is really keen on getting a 4-stroke pocket. He's been working on that, practicing a lot. You see his first board, 4 strokes. This one here, taking a couple extra strokes to get his top board in.
Well, you know he wants to take care of that top board, make sure he gets a good board set so we can whale away at the top there. Paul is struggling. Looks like both guys struggling. I'm not sure if Mario's going to be happy with that board set. Certainly not. He dropped it, that's for sure.
The top board, of course, is where you're going to be spending most of your time. 30 seconds or so chopping your block. You want to make sure that board's set good. Look at Paul Woodland's board, nice and solid.
And Mario's really struggling with his board there. He went with that hole eventually, and Paul, at a glancing blow up there, very dangerous cut. Mario's struggling to get any kind of power. He's too close to it, and his board set's very bad.
That's right. Whenever you're in tight, your board starts sagging, it just pulls you into the tree. You see Paul Woodland doing a few extra strokes in his firewood. Very smart to do before you turn to the back side of the block. See this? Reaching way around there, making sure that wood's out. You don't have to reach as far when you go around and chop on your weaker side.
Almost lost his balance. Now Mario should be done his cut by now. If he had a good board set, he'd be able to put a lot more power in there. Paul Woodland's over on his backside at 1:34. They're not going to beat Marcel Dupuis' time at 1:24, but they are still. He does still have a good time. Paul Woodland blocks off at a time of 1:39.50.
Yeah, Mario Bourque, tough day today, but boys, he's a young, strong, powerful competitor. He's a guy to watch in the future. Mario, I know you're not too impressed with that springboard. Maybe tell us about the risk factor there as far as the board goes.
Well, there's a good field of competitors today, so to be up there, like Marcel posted a good time, and you got to go for it. I took quite a chance on the second one. I thought it was going to hold a lot better, but it didn't hold, and once you're up there, well, you might as well chop it. It was a hard chop, but...
Just about 15 seconds behind Paul, though. So what do you think? Do you think it was worth it or not?
I don't think at the end an extra 2 hit would have saved me probably 10, 15 seconds. I would have been right up there. So it's a risk you got to take. You gamble, and it's the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So.
Still holding on the fort with a 1:24.84 is Marcel Dupuis in the Springboard Chop. Was hit into our last heat. We got Louis Bourque taking on Donald Lambert. Donald's got to be the favorite in this heat.
Yeah, actually, Louis Bourque, quite opportunistic. He actually came to St. Stephen to see J.P. Mercy, who didn't show, to pick up a brand new crosscut saw. He said, oh, well, I'm here, I might as well compete. So he's jumping and he's competing in J.P.'s stead here in this event.
Thrown into the fire against Donald Lambert, who looks like he's going to go for a 4-hit notch. Got to be comfortable with that. Anytime you get 4 hits, you're going to save some time. But will the board hold? Louis Bourque hanging in there with him.
That's right. Actually, Donald Lambert knows there's not a real low time to beat here. So all he has to do, put in 2 good pockets, 2 strong boards, and do the work at the top.
Louis working on his second notch there with a little bit of a choking up sort of version. Lambert cleans out his pocket, jams his second board in, does a little bit of a double take on that, sets his board, and away he goes. Louis hanging in there, but looks like it's going to slab out at the bottom there a little bit.
Don Lambert, great springboard chopper, great standing block cutter, and here he's putting the right to work on the top board, around to his backside already. This is a beautiful pumpkin block here as well.
Well, it looks like Donald Lambert is ready to put the finishing touches on this as Louis gets his second board set. Donald's going to lower this time to beat it. Donald's going to win the Springboard Chop with a 1:10.03 as Louis gets started in the block up top. Now, you don't always win the Springboard Chop. I know that's sometimes your most difficult event. Today, you win the Springboard Chop.
Well, I knew I had to make the most precisely possible, so I put 4 my first bottom board, and my bottom hit was a little bit up a little bit, so I was not sure if it's gonna hold. But when I stick my board in, so I knew that I could even hold on it and make my second pocket properly.
There he is, the Rico man, Donald Lambert, threatening to run away with this competition here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick. Easily handling the field in the Springboard Chop by 14 seconds over Dupuis.